Alright guys, Void of Dust Gaming here, and today we are talking about the Zanis in Arena of Valor. I had a discussion lately about my Zanis build, which wasn't kind of like the best. So I had a discussion with one of my viewers and we decided that I'm going to make a video, and he recommended go for Omni Arms. Omni Arms is the staple. You should have the Omni Arms and the rest of the items should only be tank items, and this is the video right now where I will show you how that works and how that kind of feels like. And before you guys start a call out on me, I know after I've seen the video and after I've checked the stuff and after I've thought about what I have used and what I have done, I know that Frost Cape and Omni Arms are using the exact same ultimate or special ability. They don't stack, and that is important for you guys who are new to the game. If there is a certain ability, such as, I don't know, let's say Last Stand or something like that, and you have it on one item and you have it on the other item, those things don't stack, so you don't get the bonus twice. You will have the bonus just for once. So if you are looking for bonuses and stuff like that, if you take an item with a bonus and you have a second item with the same bonus, think about using them. I was just using the Frost Cape because I really liked it. I played on many heroes and I did not think about those abilities in the first place because I had to take Omni Arms and I was just looking for something quite tanky, and that's where the Frost Cape came in handy. So don't blame me for that. That was a mistake, and the build will look different, but I'm going to put the build that I used in the comments below or in my description, and I will also put the build that I would recommend in terms of a tanky Zanis in the recommendation as well. I will write like some sort of recommendation. So as you see, the game starts off pretty wanky. We are already behind 2 kills, which isn't that great. I'm using the Gilded Greaves just because we have Natalia with a slow, we have a Batman with a kind of slow on his ability as well. So after we have been killed 3 times, it was our duty to go back into the game. I used this wave to farm up a bit, going for the Boots of Speed here. I think boots are always a good thing as soon as you have the jungle item. You can just upgrade it once, and afterwards you will benefit mostly from upgrading boots, because as a jungler you have to be mobile, and that's where boots come in handy. And as you can see right now, the enemy starts to contest our stuff, but it is happening. The first kill for me with the Zanis build is going down here. Problem is that if you pull the monsters too far, they will start to retreat and fuel up again. But fortunately, I was able to not only get the punch in, but I was able to kill the Abyssal Dragon as well, which is a good thing, because Abyssal Dragon gives your whole team experience and gold, so it's always key focus of you jungling. And I have to get back some mana right now, because as you can see, I'm really sparse on mana here, so that was the second point that I'm trying to do. And right now we're trying to snack Natalia here. She is missing her second, that is the slow, and she has a really nasty combination, which is 2-1 ult, and that is causing so much havoc on you if you're not able to go out soon. If you are really close with her shield, that's causing a ton of damage, so always try to avoid it if you're playing against a Natalia. And we're about roaming here. Another nice situation. Pretty easy kills here. Really good for the team. I'm not able to get Caffeine here. The targeting system hooked me on the bird, and she's using her ult right now, wasting her ult, which is pretty much fine for me, because it will take some time for her to get back to her ult, and I can't reach those guys because I have just wasted my ult on the bird. But otherwise, that could have been a dead Richter, and that could have changed things in our favor, because the game will take a while. We're looking at the 18-minute mark. There's the Batman sign here, so Batman was in the kind of invisible state, and that's always a state where you should try to position yourself and you should try to run back and forth, because if he misses his ability, and for you guys important to know is that Batman is not needing his ability. Like if he has used his invisible state, he can still get his ability off. And really nice here, but this is causing me that this is gonna kill me. I've tried to put as much damage on the Natalia just roaming around her ult. That's also some kind of trick that you can do if you happen to be really close to her. Just walk around her ult, try to get into her back, and that is going to be really beneficial for you because she can't target you there. It causes too much time to turn around completely. I think it's quite difficult on mobile as well, and you should do that. But as you can see, after I have been able to score 3 kills, we are in the kill lead right now, and I just saw that we have problems here with the mid tower, because there was the canyon minion, and you don't want a free canyon minion into your tower. That is something that you want to avoid. And right now that's the point where the build of the tank stuff starts. I'm using none of my abilities here because I want to have the Abyssal Dragon, but as you can see, there is a Richter here and there was a Caphany here before, so we don't want that to happen. And I don't know what happened to my ult here. I kind of misclicked or something, and I wasn't using it on Richter because that would have been a really nice gap closer, bringing me into his face, and that could have been another kill for the team. And that could have been also the tower. As you can see, there is no Caphany left here, so really nice. But now we got the Abyssal Dragon, the second one in the game, which is, as I said, like one of the prioritized targets. And as I have some of the stuff already, I'm not getting that much damage from Caphany, which is also a good thing. And there you can see I'm going for the Frost Cape, and the Frost Cape does not stack with the ability of the Omni Arms, and that was just some really bad mistake from a newbie stake. Batman comes here. I don't know what happened, why he was kind of unseen, but my team is able to get that kill as well. I think it was 2. Yeah, great Caphany here. She's able to get out. They defeat the Batman and the Caphany here, and that is a really nice. Oh, that was the double kill from Annette, but that's a really nice tower that we have taken, and that's the first tower of the game, and it's really important to get the towers. Tulin rotates mid, which is a good thing. He did not stay there. He has, like, if you have done your job, and that was the Tulin helping out on the top lane, go back to your place and try to do something there, and eventually your creep wave will come up, and that's something that you will have in most of the games. And then with your creep wave you can get some gold in, and that's important. I got stuck here on the wall, not used to stuff, and eventually I should have just followed her, but I see that something's going up at the down state, so I'm trying to get that Richter, and the Thane is more than welcome to the party, using his stuff here. And again, I'm using the Frostbite, and it's an auto attack, so the Frostbite goes off at the bird, which is nice. It's nice to have some vision, but that's not what I was intending to do. But thanks a lot. He was just staying there, and that's another tower for my team, while Natalia is able to get mid tower, which is, I think mid tower is just one of the most important ones, because the other lanes take longer. And if you have a mage, taking mid tower is always quite special, because mid tower is the stuff that you will usually have later than the outer towers. But doesn't really matter. I'm going for the Medallion of Troy right now because we have the Natalia here. I want to have this shield that's boosting all of your stuff, and I'm going for the third Abyssal Dragon. because I see that my team is fighting in the middle, and I'm trying to get it as fast as possible. And luckily, Caffeine is able to get the Batman here, and that's a really important move, because Batman is he's always a drag. Like that's something that you will face if you're playing against Batman. He is just so overwhelming with his presence. I get killed here. Don't know how this happened. Like, I think I was staying too long under the tower, getting some damage from the Thane, so should have moved out here. But a 6-3-6, that's a result that I can live with. That's okay-ish, and Natalia's doing a job here. Annette is trying to get that minion. Richter is fighting against Richter on bot lane, and I'm thinking about what item I should get next. But I can say, like, I've had a discussion afterwards, like, okay, which build is right, and another viewer commented on the tank stuff and said, like, look, this doesn't really work out, and it doesn't really fit. And I say, like, I'm not entirely sure about Zanis at that point. Like, I thought that build had some shinings, but on the other hand, I was just missing some damage, and I'm just wondering if full damage would be more beneficial, going in here, getting some kills. I know that I sacrificed myself for the team, but that was because everyone was finally there. Like, you don't have that many games where everyone is basically in the thick of things trying to fight. So I had to take the opportunity, as we don't really have a true tank. I just saw it as my duty to go in, causing me a 7-4, but that's still alright with me. And the Caffeine, that is an easy kill for the Tulin. Tulin with his ult, still snacking the Caffeine, and we have just got another tower. Caffeine opens up her ult here, and things are looking quite bright. But it will be another 6 minutes. And I just have the feeling that most of the times you are in the lead or you are behind, but then eventually people will just start to feed, and they will be greedy, and they will be quite overestimating their powers, and that's where it gets dangerous. That's where the game starts to slip out of your hands. I could have been caught off here as well, because they will see me in the brush, and I'm getting the cannon minion. Just that the cannon minion can't really do that much damage to our tower. Richter is fighting here on his own, which is always a bad thing. Like, you can really tell you shouldn't do something like that. Batman is opening up here. Caffeine is using her ult on the minions, which is something that she should avoid. Easy bloodbath for the Tulin. He's quite fed right now. Don't know why I didn't use my frostbite here. Oh, I use it, but I use it too late. I would have used it after rewatching it. I would have used it earlier, and I just see there's a Natalia that I need to get right now, because she is doing damage to the tower with the assistance of some minions. Trying to get out here, but this is not going to happen. Not with us, not with Caff and me around. So this is another kill for me, and I'm close to reaching level 15, which is actually quite fast for me. Not in terms of pros. They will be level 15 days and days before me. What I really like is the fact that Caff was stealing some stuff, and she kind of apologized. I think that the more I play Arena of Valor, the more toxic I just feel about the community. People are calling people out. They will tell, like, oh, you're a noob and stuff like that. And I think this is just not really that beneficial. Like, we all play together. Those 5 versus 5 games are there for trying out things. You don't have any other opportunity to do something like that. So guys, you should just feel like everyone else about it. Be mature. If the game doesn't go in your favor, try to think about how you have been playing in the beginning with a new hero, and that it should just sort some things out. Like, that should be, if you keep your mind mature and stuff about it, it will just mean that you can actually benefit from the game, because otherwise it's just like we're not in kindergarten. Like everyone is trying to do his or her best, and even if you have a pretty bad team composition, things are just like they are. So you can't really do anything about it, and you should really just don't be the player who's calling other people's names. Like I don't really think that's the right manner to interact with people, because they will just be toxic afterwards. Like if you have someone who's feeding, things like that happen. It's just normal, and you will see it all the time. So don't be the person who's stupid about it. Farming up here a bit, using the abilities of the Omni Arms, which is a lifesteal. Getting some lifesteal in, getting the Richter. Really lucky here that I wasn't killed, and this is another ultimate that we can actually get in, kill the Batman here, which was actually not my plan, but it kind of happened right away. And yeah, nice double kill here. Like, what else could I say? Like, we have them pretty much in our hands. Game was going in our favor, and you can see that the result from 31 to 14, that is something that you want to have. Like, we didn't even need Abyssal Dragon here. Darkslayer, that's what I meant. And so we're down, and that was the build. It was pretty tanky, but I still had the feeling that I was doing quite some damage. So the next thing that I would do would basically be to improve that build in terms of kicking out Frost Cape, maybe Mail of Pain or something like that. And then I would give Zanis another shot, and I will feature that on my video. You can be pretty sure about that. And the next task that a viewer has given me is to come up with some viral gameplay. Tried it today, but it didn't happen. So yeah, I'm going to pull me here so you can see the stats, 11, 4, 14. That is the build. As I said, I will put it in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like that, just hit the subscribe button over there and everything will be all right. You will see all of the videos. Look at that damage and especially the tanky stuff, but Caffeine was tankier than me. So that was Void of Dust Gaming. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a good night. Bye bye.